I often get asked a lot, how did I become so passionate about growing my own food, gardening, farming? And I wasn't always like this. Not at all. I was not someone who liked to play in the dirt and, have a fond of nature. I did not grow up like that. I loved riding my bike outside with my grandpa, but I wasn't always into literally being in the dirt growing food. So my grandpa wasn't, God rest his soul, he was an avid gardener, and he tried to teach me how to grow, different lettuce and stuff like that. He had a beautiful garden in his backyard. He was growing tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, everything. And I honestly was like, Grandpa, that's just for you. That's just something old people do. And so, yeah, that's like what my mindset was. But it wasn't until my stepfather came into my life and he introduced me and my mother to like healthy eating, herbs, vitamins. He would take us to Whole Foods and just buy all these weird like organic food products that I'm like, what is the big deal about organic, and why is the water organic? Like, what is going on? And so it would frustrate me a lot because I'm like, listen, this Whole Food store does not have my favorite, cereal like Fruity Pebbles and Frosty Flakes. I don't know what Cocoa Puffs is, and, Frosty, the bear. Listen, where's the Frosty the Tiger, okay? So long story short, we started making our own, skincare. We started making our own healthy foods and just living a healthy life, and it started to change my mindset. And so then fast forward, a family friend told us about an urban farm in Chicago. I've said this story many times before, and that urban farm was located in a food apartheid area, which means that it really had no, healthy food access. There was no community development in the neighborhood, and the community leader, Mr. Michael Howard, he and his family transformed that area into a food hub for the residents, and it blew my mind. I did not know that certain neighborhoods was living in that much abstract, limited food access. It really pissed me off at 16. I'm not even gonna lie, it really pissed me off because my neighborhood had grocery stores, we had some businesses, we had some type of development. So to see this neighborhood did not have much of any of that, I found it to be an injustice. And so I learned about food injustice, food apartheid, food insecurity, and all these things. And I just said, you know what, God, enough is enough with that. Our neighborhoods, black and brown neighborhoods, particularly black neighborhoods, do not deserve that. So I learned how to grow food working over the summer at the urban farm and growing everything in raised beds: corn, collard greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, everything you could think of. And also the neighborhood, there was pollinator flowers and plants, so it was attracting bees and butterflies. And so, it was this beautiful garden oasis, if you will. And I had never seen, nature. When you go out into the rural suburban areas, you see all the beautiful nature, and you could just hike in nature. I did not. So Mr. Howard recreated that inside of the urban city, in the urban area. He recreated that for the youth, for the residents. And I love that he did that because it showed us that the environment is you can create an environment where it's biodiversity. Our neighborhoods in the hood does not have to look like this. It does not have to feel deprived of nature. It does not have to feel deprived of pollinator insects like butterflies and bees. It does not have to feel deprived of growing fruits and vegetables. It does not have to be deprived of these things. So we can replant, we can regrow, we can regenerate our neighborhoods to be abundant and heal us. And so that's why I'm really, really passionate about growing food, especially in low economic neighborhoods, because there are elites, there's food products and companies that are determined, they lobby against our health. They lobby against making food safe for us to eat. They lobby against making food affordable for us to buy. They make food so far reach unattainable, and that's just not even, that's not okay with me. I'm not okay with that. So I've dedicated over 10 years learning about our food system, learning about nutrition, learning about gardening and farming, and learning about so many things that, all these health disparities that keep my community, my people deprived. deprived of real health, deprived of food access, deprived of economic stability. So that's why I'm really passionate about this, because there are people literally trying to strip away our rights. This is a sovereign right from God for us to grow food. It's our sovereign right to heal ourselves with medicine, herbs, using herbs as medicine, using food as medicine. It's our sovereign right. God placed all the plants, all the trees, the entire nature, everything for us to utilize. That's our sovereign right. No one should be determining what we can and cannot eat based off our zip code, based off our skin, based off of all these other disparity things. I can't even think about, it's a whole list of things that they have determined. Oh, Black communities are not deserving of this. They're not deserving of access, affordability, because of where they live, because of what they look like, because of their socioeconomic status. What? Excuse me? That's not no one else's business to determine your health but yours. So I live in a small apartment too. I live in a food apartheid area as well. And I do my best to grow what I can. I do my best to shop at a farmer's market when I can. I do my best to find community gardens to grow different fruits and vegetables that I can't grow here at the house, at my apartment. I do these things as well. It's not entirely impossible. It's just you have to be intentional. You have to be educated. You have to advocate for what you want to improve your health. And I'm the biggest advocate you'll find. Ask my friends. I'm learning more and more and more as I grow and as I go. Because at this point, it's so funny, and praise God that mainstream media is now saying food is medicine. Food has always been medicine, and we know this. We know that food has always been medicine. But now, the world is catching on. Now the world is having conferences, having conversations. We're seeing in the literature. This is great. It's great for the movement to be growing in this way, but food has always been medicine. And ultra processed food has always torn up our health. Like, let's be for real. Let's honestly be for real. But since we're here, that's fine. Right? That's fine. That's fine that it's coming out now. So now more resources are being available. More people are speaking out. If you've never heard about that, then now you know. So that's what I have to be grateful for, is that a lot of people don't know, but then there's a lot of people that do know. So it's good that certain things, certain truths are becoming mainstream, because there are a majority of people that honestly don't know what's going on with our food system. They don't know what's going on with our food system. So my public service announcement is this: grow your own food, whether it's a piece of lettuce. I don't care what it is. Grow your own food. Start growing your own food. Get into the habit of growing your own food before it becomes too late. Before it becomes too late, please reach out to me. I have coaching programs. I have workshops. I teach a free class in West Haven. Reach out to me if you honestly are interested and you want to get involved. I will lay it all out for you, step by step, what you need to do to get started, how to maintain your harvest, what to cook with your harvest. I will lay it all out for you. Different farmers for you to connect with, different farmers markets for you to shop at, how to even start a farm. If you want to start a farm, reach out. I have resources available for all these things. I go to different conferences. I have a network of different colleagues that are involved in the food system at large. We're advocating for different policies. We're advocating for different resources to become more available to communities that don't have these things. It's more important now to get involved than it ever has been in the past. So you're right on time. If you're seeing this message, you're right on time to get started today. Reach out. I pray that this message finds you well. I pray that the Lord is stirring up in your heart to grow your own food, grow your own herbs, grow your own flowers, whatever it is that you want to grow. You can grow it, and you can be empowered to grow it for yourself and for your community. Because if you don't, then your health is at stake. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your health is at stake. But I want you to be empowered to grow because you can. That's all. Take care.